Yeah.
On the back end side of things, like from the chatting part of stuff, like what's the current setup there?
There's no setup. It sucks even more than the marketing.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest fix I need to fix, because no one can be in the chat 24/7. I have to take a shower. I have to get groceries. I have a dog.
Yeah.
I'm limited on time.
Oh, 100%. And also, it takes up so much mental space again, because it's like, new notifications. Have you thought about what's the main problem? It's just like that there is no setup. You just like to get out of it more and more.
I think it's also a trust issue, because would I leave the chatting to someone else, and can they do as good as a job as me who know me, or someone who knows me,
Yeah, I got you. So we get mainly like, who do you trust to represent you as a person with like all the little details, the information? Because you don't want to like say on Instagram, oh yeah, my dog's name is that. And then the person says, oh, I don't have a dog. And I say, well, got you.
Also, a lot of the questions are like, what type of book are you reading right now? I know what I'm reading. No one else really knows, because I go through books like every day,
What language is the chatting primarily in?
And I think I would say
Or
80
mixed?
to 90% of my subs are Danish. So primarily Danish, yeah.
Got you. So would you, by the way, this is off camera, but is it cool if we talk about chatters, or for the audience it's going to be like...
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. I just don't want to tell that I have ones right now myself, but I'm open to...
Okay, but I can recommend you chatters, basically. Oh, okay, cool. But you can tell me. But like what I would do on my end, like just, again, thought experiment, what I would do, like this was my creator, you can then tell me how much of it is possible, but like we have the trust thing, who do we trust to do it? Then we have like the organization of, okay, how do we make sure whatever I say 8 a.m. in the reel gets also transitioned to the chatting by middle of the day. So I'm always up to date, so like the information chain. And also how to handle the logistics of it. How do we make sure we have people chatting in Danish? Because I assume if it's like Germans, Danish people expect a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
And also probably aren't made for this type of position generally, at least with Germans. Like it's a nightmare.
Really?
Oh yeah, they quit after 2 months because they want to get paid like 10K inside it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Basically. Germans are
Western
cunts.
people,
Yeah. We are pretty horrible. So for the trust thing, I think that's the easiest to fix, of like basically making sure you're being represented a person the right way. Because, and also to trust the account of, right? That they're not doing any fancy stuff with it, so to say. I would say the two things are, what we would do is, first of all, create like a whole profile of you as a person. I like to work with AI with that. So what we always do is we just, on the one hand, we tell Claude or any AI model, for example, okay, this is exactly what I want to happen. I want to give this to chatters later on to represent me. And I want you to create like a document with every information about me, every question that I usually get asked, and like how I reply to it. So what do you need from me to make that happen? Now, I'd probably then have, and I can, after even this whole thing, we can help you with like setting that up, because they got technical stuff. We get like 50 questions from the AI, and then we just kind of speak into our phone for like an hour. This is even what I do for my own reels sometimes, because I also get real ideas, right? And it's like, okay, like what are your interests, all these things. And after that, we even, for example, get a transcript from all the recent 500 chats on the OF. And it's just like all the last 5,000 messages I did. And also check, here's how I usually chat. That's my chatting style, how I answer questions. Give me like a summary. Like how would I teach this chatting style and these infos to another person? And it's usually gonna be, okay, like you use these 5 emojis the most. You have, this is like your humor, the type of jokes you do. These are the top 20 questions. This is how you answer them. And also you get like in Germany, it's like a CV, okay, this is my name. This is my dog's name. This is the books I like to read. This is my favorite color. This is my favorite food. Which is like 95% of questions are in there. If we would have a chat on the profile, the last 5%, obviously, he can just text you like, oh, someone's asking like, what's your favorite Nietzsche quote? And you're like, I don't know, like just this one, like whatever. So I think you can kind of like work with the data you already have. You have the whole profile. How long has this profile been existing? 6 years?
6 years.
Yeah. Imagine like if someone would take all of this info into their brain, I think they could represent you pretty good.
Yeah.
For the trust side of things, I'd say, like working with CRM is going to fix most of the issues. Are you working with like a CRM like software for the web right now?
I use Super Creator.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty outdated. I know.
Yeah, that's the kind of like the dinosaur software. But not even as like, since I bought co-ownership, but realistically, just let's take criteria for example. Beautiful thing is you can give someone very restricted access. They can't access the banking information. You already have restricted words. So all the words that are against the terms of service or that you don't feel comfortable being used in there, you know, for whatever reason, you can restrict them. They can't send them out. And you can also see the history of every single message they did. So you can just log in, see, okay, the last 20 messages, like as a timeline. Yeah, good. This one I don't like. So you have a lot of overview and control over what they do.
I see,
Yeah. So the major fuck ups can't happen. They can still say things you don't like. This is why we have the other stuff. But you can be banned safe. They are not using words that you don't want to be described as or certain racial slurs, whatever gets you banned, you know, unless that's your brand, maybe, I don't know. But
no.
yeah, fair enough. So this is how we would fix the trust thing.